Alright, good evening everyone. Assalamualaikum. Waalaikumsalam, Berainer. Hello. Hello as well, Leon, Grass Strategist. Yeah, continuing. I'm in some mood right now. Pata pata patapon, yeah. I'm in some mood right now to play some Basara 2. So yeah, last time we did KG, so this time we'll do the Fist King of the Warring States period, Sengoku no Kenro. Toyotomi Hideyoshi. Now, no one is gonna tell me, by the way, no one is going to tell me that this version of Hideyoshi was not inspired by Raoh from Fist of the North Star. I'm 100% convinced when Capcom decided to design Hideyoshi, they took inspirations from Raoh in Fist of the North Star. He is basically Raoh in this game. I mean, even in Basara 4, he has his own black horse, like Raoh did in Fist of the North Star. So, yeah. Still in the mood of Basara Marathon. Still in the mood of Basara games. Hello, Leonid. Hope you're all having a great day. Well, you hope you have a great day too, Leonid. So, hope you enjoyed the stream tonight. So, without further ado, let's get started, people. Here is Toyotomi Hideyoshi, Sengoku no Ken-o. And he's voiced by Okiayu Ryotaro, amazing voice actor, who also voiced Sima Yi in Dynasty Wars 9. So he voiced Sima Yi since Dynasty Wars 9, he voiced Sima She in Dynasty Wars, he voiced Moto Chika in Samurai Wars, and he voiced the big bad of Wars Orochi himself. Halo, Adi Wijaya, selamat malam.
荒れた戦乱の世をまとめ、世界に通ずる強い国にするために立ち上がった豊臣秀吉。まずは目下の野望を果たすため、親友である軍師竹中半兵衛と共に姉川の浅井軍へと攻め入ったのであった。我が目的のため、まずは浅井を落とす。成果良言。
All right, here we go. We're starting off fighting Nagamasa. No, I don't have anything. Let's use some items. Let's use some of the new items. I want to see what it does. Let's use an armor piece. Oh, that looks sick. Look at that. Yeah, in Sengoku Basara, by the way, Hideyoshi does not serve the Oda. If anything, he's actually a rival of the Oda.
見ろ半兵衛あれもこの国の病の一つだ
この国の病
行くぞ我らの目的のために小僧
I always consider Hideyoshi as the big bad of Basara 2. Like this move. Grab and just knocks. Yeah, just use the enemy as the weapon. I love it. Do it again.
各地の砦を占拠し、浅井を誘い出すのだ。
全部燃えてなくなるのよ。
くそ！俺のボムが！
Throw it away. Hideyoshi's such a beast.
Toyotomiよ、活目すべし。人として生まれ受けた木、今一度取り戻せ。
Alright, Basara. I wonder if he looks like Ding Feng on crack or is Ding Feng Hideyoshi on crack. Speaking of Ding Feng, you know, I always prefer Ding Feng with the gauntlets than the ring blades. Now, the ring blades are fun in Dynasty Warriors 8, but I feel like the gauntlets fits better for Ding Feng. Like, I don't mind having two gauntlet users like Ding Feng and Meng Huo, but make their moves separate. He's Ding Feng on crack with Sima She's voice. I'd serve Hideyoshi over Nobunaga. At least Hideyoshi has some humanity in him. I'd serve Ieyasu, honestly, among the three unifiers in Basara. I really like this stage. Chad chooses Shingen to get ripped. I'll pick Kenshin over Shingen, honestly. Yeah, I think gauntlets fitted him better too. But I was glad they decloned everybody in Dynasty Warriors 8, so I couldn't be like, yeah, I agree. Like, the ring blade doesn't. I wouldn't say the ring blade that Ding Feng has in Dynasty Warriors 8 was a bad weapon. It's not. It's actually a good weapon. I really enjoy playing it. It's just that if it was up to me, Gauntlet it was the better choice for Ding Feng. That's just me. Like, maybe if you want to have two Gauntlet users, have different moveset. Like I said. But I am not a big fan of Meng Huo's, you know, Menghuo's Pillar, Stone Pillar. I am not a fan of that weapon, especially how it plays in Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires. It's kind of shame when I played Warriors Orgy 4 that they decided to use the Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires weapons instead of the Extreme Legends. I know Shun Yu is in that game, but I still wish for the Dynasty Warriors characters, they use the Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends weapons instead of Empires. Some of them I like for example, Lianxia's Mandarin Hook Blade, Mandarin Duck Hooks, and also Xiao Xiao's Twin Fans. I like that. The rest, I'm not a big fan of it. I don't like Wang Yi's MA Piercer. Like, it's a good weapon, it just doesn't fit Wang Yi. I absolutely hate how the Sabatons for Guangzhou is played. I despise Liu Shan's bench. It's such a silly weapon. Now, some of you, some people make it that, oh, why do you like silly weapons in Basara, but not in Dynasty Warriors? Well, different game design. When I played Dynasty, even the silliest Dynasty Warriors game, like Dynasty Warriors 8, some weapons are a bit too silly for me. Hell, even in Basara, sometimes I feel like some characters are a bit too silly. I give example. Sorin. I am not a big fan of Sorin in Basara. Tarakatsu as well. Like Tarakatsu, Robot Tarakatsu. I'm not a big fan of him. Honestly. It's a little bit too much, even for Basara standards. They also went pretty creative with some moveset and how they play in 8. Not gonna lie, even before Empires. Yeah, that's one of the things why I said Dynasty Warriors 8, in my opinion, is the best Dynasty Warriors games. Because, sorry, is the best Dynasty Warriors game. Because how weapons movesets are very creative. Yeah, Dynasty Warriors 8 XL has the best selection of characters. Yeah, it has a lot of characters, creative movesets. You know? And it has a lot, Sun Chuan Sword. Oh yeah. Cyborg. Hello. JK14. Where was I? Yeah, Dynasty Warriors 8. I mean, in my opinion, at least for the Dynasty Warriors series, that's where the combat truly shines. Like, that's the best combat we got for the Dynasty Warriors series. That and probably Dynasty Warriors 5. And the thing with Dynasty Warriors 8 is that, in my opinion, it's the best Dynasty Warriors game, but it also leaves a lot to be improved. It has a lot of room for improvement. Not that I'm saying Dynasty Warriors 8 is a bad game, but if they build on from what they have in Dynasty Warriors 8 and improve that game, it would have been more amazing. Let's say they make Dynasty Warriors 9 from what they got in Dynasty Warriors 8, but slightly improve it. Or like do small improvements that make big changes. Like, I give example of Basara. Basara 2 to Basara 3 improves the combat a lot. And one of the biggest changes for Basara 3 is that now in Basara 2, you can only use 2 special attacks at once with the triangle button. But in Basara 3, you can use all of the special attacks or special skills. Minus the R2, you know? R2, you still need to equip R2 special skills in the preparation menu. But then in Basara 4, all of the special attacks are there. And you have cancel animation. So you can go crazy with combos for Basara 4. Now, I feel like Dynasty Warriors could do the same thing with what they did. Like, Dynasty Warriors 9 could have done the same thing. Could have did the same thing when by improving what they have in Dynasty Warriors 8. And do some, you know, small changes that greatly impacts the combat. Among the very base 100, yeah, I agree. Sorin is my favorite. Sorin, yeah, I mean, Sorin is a fun character to play, Brainer. Like, I'm not trying to dunk on your favorite character. I'm just saying, like, Sorin is one of the characters that I feel like it's a little bit too over the top. At least for me, that is. But honestly, I'd rather play a Sorin than Zavi.
ところはあと一つ。
長政君、僕は不思議でならないよ。決してかなわぬ相手になぜそう牙を向く。
己豊臣軍、私をそうあざけるとは。わめくな小僧、力を伴わぬ義を無謀なり。
You do not defeat the Fist King.
長政様のお役に立ってね。
Now, are there are there flaws in Dynasty Wars 8? Of course, there are flaws. Like, for example, compared to Dynasty Wars 7, I think Dynasty Wars 8 story is garbage. At least for Shu and Wu. Everything, now, I'll take that back. The story is not garbage. The story is okay. For Wei, Jin, and Lu Bu, the story is good. For Shu and Wu, absolute garbage. Hello, Sakuya, welcome. But in terms of gameplay, a lot were improved from Dynasty Wars 7, which is why I really like it. A lot of the Wars games that I played, whether it's Koei or non-Koei, most of the games that I consider the best or I regard highly are games that built from its are games that are built from what came before them. It's like, okay, we have this in our previous game, so how can we improve in this game? Which is why, like, when it comes to Dynasty Warriors... Hello, Cher, yeah. When it comes to Dynasty Warriors, two of the best games, in my opinion, are Dynasty Warriors 8 and Dynasty Warriors 5. Because they took the best out of what they had in the previous games. Dynasty Warriors 8 took the best in terms of combat from what it built in Dynasty Warriors 7, and Dynasty Warriors 5 took the best from what they built in Dynasty Warriors 3 and 4. Same goes with Samurai Warriors. Now, this might be a controversial... yeah, that's what I said. Dynasty Warriors 7 has a better story than Dynasty Warriors 8 in terms of telling, but story gameplay, Dynasty Warriors 8 is better because you can play co-op on the story. In terms of Samurai Warriors, now, this might be a controversial opinion. Probably, in my opinion, probably the best Samurai Warriors game for me is Samurai Warriors 3Z. The PS3 version of Samurai Warriors 3. The Power Rangers. Gohon Yari.
正義の名のもと豊臣を削除する。お前の正義など人ひねりで否定してくれる。
Alright, I'm fighting the quintessential quintuplets. Time to destroy these people.
まだまだいけるぜ俺たちは。
Alright.
敵の5本槍。一に平和、二に天下、三子もあって5本槍。
Boom. Yeah, they all share the same health bar. I'm not gonna call them Power Rangers. I'm just gonna call them the quintessential quintuplets. Samurai version. SW3 for the PS3 is good. For the Wii is questionable. Like the poor optimization of the Wii version makes me not want to play Samurai Warriors 3 on the Wii. I'd rather play the PS3 version, even though it's Japanese exclusive. Yeah, the hyper attacks, like I have mixed feelings with the hyper attacks. It makes the game repetitive, yeah. It makes the game repetitive. It makes the game too easy. And not to mention, hyper attacks doesn't look good on certain characters that are, you know, mostly the powerhouses. Like Yoshihiro Shimazu doing dash-like attacks with the hyper attacks does not look good at all. It's so out of place. If the hyper attacks were like a gimmick only for speed characters, I wouldn't mind that. But even that, like if they want to have hyper attacks, at least don't compromise the difficulty. And people say Samurai Warriors 5 hyper attacks are nerfed. Yeah, probably like a bit. Nerfed a bit. It's still pretty strong. Like if I'm going to do a power scale of hyper attacks, hold on. If I'm going to do a power scale of hyper attacks in Samurai Warriors 4 is 100, and then hyper attacks in Samurai Warriors 5 is 95. It is nerfed, but not much.
一お手伝いします。
無言即殺悪と無駄口削除なりこの浅井長政容赦せぬ
Yeah, Goemon doing hyper attacks. Oh yeah, fun fact about this Nagamasa in Basara 2. Before Basara 2 Heroes, Nagamasa is a clone of Yukimura. But I still like Summer Wars 4, considering it's an anniversary game. It's like the collective celebration for Summer Warriors. Even though it's not as good as Dynasty Wars 8, like they always treat Summer Warriors as their like forgotten younger brother. Grabbing Oichi as a weapon. Oichi, you should stop moaning. She keeps moaning, by the way. Grabbing Oichi as a weapon, yep. Hideyoshi is an absolute menace. Yep, Hideyoshi's promoting gender equality right here, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, I got a new weapon. Hyper attacks in Summer Wars 5 are actually worse in my opinion because they are boring. You can't not do a charge attack with them like SW4. Yeah. So like if you're using hyper attacks in Summer Wars 4, when you press square, you'll get, a charge attack combo, right? But in Summer Wars 5, it actually cancels the hyper attack into a normal attack.
脆弱な正義を振りかざす浅井軍を落とし、自らの力を示した秀吉。しかし野望の達成ははるか遠くにあった。豊臣軍の基盤をさらに強固なものとするため、次に拠点を張る場所として選んだのは前田利家がその地を守る賤ヶ岳であった。
この地は我のものだ。
法廷万里。
Oh, we're fighting the Maeda. Toshie and Matsu. Matsu is best girl, by the way. Don't at me. Oh, yeah. Sanada, like Spirit of Sanada on PC is garbage. I got new moves. Hyper attacks in Summer Wars and weapon switching in Dynasty Wars. Gotta go. Oh, this is a nice combo. Like the kick and then air combo. Well, it's kind of like an air combo for Hideyoshi. Nagamasa was very angry in his dialogue when you killed Oichi. He was like, "How could you, Maichi?" Yeah, he went full Lubu there. If you kill Oichi first.
Matsu! 我ら二人を邪魔する者は
馬に蹴られて地獄に落ちる我ら最強夫婦
Hideyoshi is tearing couples left and right right now.
敵襲にござりまする。
よし追い返すぞ。
ここはとてもいい場所だよ、秀吉。豊臣軍が拠点を置くのに最適だ。
Oh, damn. Starting off with a boss battle.
僕たちはこの地が欲しいんだ。手荒な真似をするつもりはない。
ここは前田の領地。前田家と松はそれがしが守る。
Hideyoshi doing an A train.
松、ここは一旦引く。
心得ましてござります。では後ほど合流を。
松と前田家はそれがしが守る。
女一人守るために我と戦うというのか。
I'll try to do that combo again.
我は倒せぬぞ。下がれ。戦は女小僧のものではない。
いいえ、女にもできる戦はござりまする。皆様。
Doing the tornado spin. Wait, let me find a bigger. Yeah, this Hideyoshi destroying couples left and right. First it was Nagamasa and Oichi, now it's Toshie and Matsu. Time to do the spin. You know what this means, guys? Helicopter! 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 I mean, Mitsunai learned that from him and applied it in the future when he held many officers' wives as hostage prior to Sekigahara. Yep. Gracia is one of them. Helicopter! Oh no. Helicopter! Helicopter!
壊すばかりでは何も生まれませぬ。
我が生むは破滅ではない。想像よ。我らが力の源は言うまでもなくうまい飯。刀しにもならぬ。
まだまだ余裕といった顔だね、秀吉。
まず走ったら腹減ってきた。
なんとおにぎりはここに。
欲しい。 お前はこの地を我に渡せばよいのか。
渡さん。それがしが守る。
皆様松特製ご飯にござります。
みんな
Beyblade.
松の飯を食べろ。
特製握り飯よ。うまい。具が大きい。我こそが時代の父。我が作るは国の行く末。
そのように寂しきこと。国というものは一人で作るものではございませぬ。
器よ。我とお前の器の違いよ。
器？丼のことか？
I wish I could get a horse in this stage.
でっかいぞ。
Toshie.
ほら！この前田利家の天下一の豪壮。受けてみろ！
Wouldn't be surprised if someone mistook Hideyoshi as the Devil King instead of Nobunaga.
我の前に立ちはだかるとはな。遺言を済ませる。
あなた様は大きな子供にござりまする。さあ、
Oh, he's
おとな
mad.
しくお家へお帰りなさいませ。
Oh, Basara 3 Utagi on Wii is really good. I'd recommend you play that in Summer Wars 3 on the Wii. Hello, Orochi, welcome. Oh, he's running away. All right, let's take out other enemy officers. And Smiley, welcome too. Just in time. We're playing as Hideyoshi.
それがし元気。進め進め。
Goddamn. Yeah, Hideyoshi is less of a demon, but more power hungry. Like again, he's basically Raoh from Fist of the North Star. I still don't know about that, Smiley. Like if they could, I always feel like if Capcom released Basara, that would be a major competition for Koei Warriors games. Gonna try it later. The Monkey King, the Monkey Fist King, Hideyoshi. And his horse attack is really good. It's just basically him sending shockwaves with his fists. Yeah, I agree. It makes Koei, like, I will always say this, Smiley, there, like, when people talk about the best era for Wars games, they always say it's the PS2. I agree to an extent, you know, to some extent, but if you ask me, I think 2011 and 2015 was also a great year for Koei Warriors games. And it's not surprise as well, some of the best Koei Warriors games came out around the same time as Basara 3 and 4. Like, for example, Basara 3 came out in 2010, 3 Utage came out in 2011, Basara 4 came out in 2014, and Force Muragi came out in 15. Like, some of Koei's best Warriors games came out at that year, you know? Like Dynasty Wars 7, Dynasty Wars 7 Extreme Legends. Yeah, I think Dynasty Wars 7 Extreme Legends is a really good game. Dynasty Wars 8, Summer Wars 3Z. Yeah, people say Summer Wars 3 is shit, but I'd say 3Z, you need to give a try for 3Z. Warriors Orchi 3 Ultimate came out the same year as Basara 4 and Basara 4 Sumiragi. Hyrule Warriors, probably one of their best spin-off games till this day. Dynasty Wars Gundam 3 and Reborn came out One Piece Pirate Warriors 1, 2, and 3 came out around the same year. So the existence of Basara actually made Koei, you know, put a lot of effort in their Wars games because, hey, we got competition, you know, competition is healthy. 3Z and 3 are not comparable. Yep, 3Z is the real way to play 3.
拙者を倒すか面白い力の前には小細工など無駄無駄
Like the slow and clunky combat of 3 actually made me not want to play it. However, 3, Summer Wars 3 actually did a lot of things right as well. Like for example, when people complain about Koei Warriors AI and difficulty of the modern games, I told them play Summer Wars 3. Summer Wars 3 actually had a good difficulty. It was really challenging. At least 3Z, it was challenging for a good reason. Summer Wars 3 was challenging for all the wrong reasons. Imagine Nobunaga calling this 8 feet tall giant cyborg monkey. Well, it's Nobunaga, so Nobunaga can stand a chance against Hideyoshi. Now, if it was someone, let's say like Zavi, then probably Zavi would be dead. Yeah, I know we mock Zavi often here because he's everybody's favorite character. And I was actually earlier talking about Dynasty Wars 8 Smiley, and I highly praise that game. I still think to this day Dynasty Wars 8 is the best Dynasty Wars game. To me, Dynasty Wars 8 is the complete package. Again, it has flaws, but for the most part, it's really good. Hell, if I would make a top 10 Musou games, Dynasty Wars 8 would easily be in the top 3. They even made an exclusive Summer Wars 3 controller on the Wii. They knew you couldn't play that with a nunchuck. Yeah, I mean... Didn't know your favorite was Dynasty Wars 8. Pretty cool. Yeah, Dynasty Wars 8 is really good. Again, to me, Dynasty Wars 8 is the complete package of Dynasty Warriors games. It's everything or at least 90% of what I want in a Dynasty Warriors game is in Dynasty Warriors 8. You have a lot of characters. Everyone is unique. You know, combat-wise, I would argue it's the best combat for the Dynasty Warriors series that we ever had. That either Dynasty Warriors 8 or Dynasty Warriors 5. But I would say 8 is has the better combat. Some things I don't like, of course. There are flaws. Like, for example, when you play in the highest difficulty, I really dislike how enemies constantly do a panic muso on you. And if you die, like if you get hit by one panic muso, or not even get hit, you just caught the debris of that panic muso in ultimate difficulty or chaos difficulty, you're dead. Where I hate weapon swapping. What's the point of characters then? Oh yeah, like, but at least with like I mentioned it in my previous video, right? Best girl Matsu. I mentioned it in my video of weapon swapping. Although I don't like it in Dynasty Warriors 8, at the very least I compensate. I was able to compensate that system with yeah, I'll just have characters wielding their own weapon. And then, like, both their both their primary and secondary weapons are their respective weapons. So when I do an R1 switch attack, it's just the R1 attack. I treat it as an R1. And to an extent, I do kind of like weapon swapping in Dynasty Wars 8.
いかなる障害をも打つけだしかと見よ
Still a heavy fan of the PS2 era? I mean, you're talking to one right now. I mean, I still go back to Dynasty Wars 5. I recently went back to Samurai Wars 1, and the amount of details and content for that game is insane. Samurai Wars 1, Samurai Wars 2 has the better combat than 1, which is why I prefer 2 over 1. Just because of the combat alone. Well, some games, combat, the combat trumps over content, but some games as well, content trumps over combat. So, like for example, in Dynasty Wars 5, it has less content than Dynasty Wars 4, but the combat is better. So for that instance, I prefer Dynasty Wars 5 over 4. Same goes with Samurai Wars 2. I prefer 2 over 1. But in other games, let's say, there are things where I feel like the content, I believe that the content trumps over combat. And one of my first videos I did for this channel is Streets of Rage Remake. I do agree that Streets of Rage 4 has the better combat than Streets of Rage Remake. But Remake has a lot of things, like, it has a lot of replay value in based on the content that the game provides. So that's why I champion Remake over 4. I think 4 is the better. I think Remake is a better game than 4. Now, for Samurai Warriors instance, the reason why I put combat over content is that the combat improves so much to the point where I cannot go back to the previous games. For example, Samurai Wars, Dynasty Wars 4 and 5. The fact that you don't have the lock-on in Dynasty Wars 5 really made me not enjoy Dynasty Wars 4. Even with the amount of content that game has. Same goes with Samurai Warriors. The fact that in Samurai Warriors 2 you can rotate your camera now, and each character has a type where they don't play the same. In Samurai Warriors 1, they are mostly the strong types from future games. I prefer 2 over 1, even though 1 has a lot of details and content in the game. There's a way around the weapon switching, you're right. Did you ever get JPX Box UCC for DW5 Special? I've never owned a 360, unfortunately. I did not own a console post PS2. It was only until last year where I actually bought a console, the Nintendo Switch. Ever since after the PS2, I became a broke PC gamer, as in either I play with my old PC or, yep, it is impressive, or either I play on my old PC or on my crap top when I was in university. Like, speaking of Switch life, to be honest, like if I had more money back in the day, I would probably buy a Steam Deck. Because I hear you, bro, nice. Steam Deck. Because, you know, it's Steam. It's basically a portable PC console. So I have a Steam account. Most of my games are there. And if I want to, boot up Dynasty Wars 8 on Steam, I can play Dynasty Wars 8 on the go with the Steam Deck. But I actually bought Dynasty Wars 8 on the Switch, so I can play it on the go. And the Switch version of Dynasty Wars 8 is really good. Steam Deck is on the radar for sure. And you can actually use emulators on Steam Deck. Oh, where was I? Yeah, I didn't own a console after PS2. That is until last year where I bought the Switch. So it's like I didn't have a console for the last console I bought, 2004. So almost 20 years, 18 years. Yeah, 18 years I didn't own 2004 was when I got the PS2. That was the last console I bought before buying the Nintendo Switch. So 18 years without a new console. So I was playing mostly on PC, whether it's like with an old PC where the games were like the games that were high end on that old PC was The Sims 2 and what was it? The Sims 2 and what was one more game? I remember I had one more game. I forgot, but The Sims 2, yeah. Let's just assume The Sims 2 was the most high-end. Oh yeah, and I did play Warcraft 3 back on my old PC, but I actually borrowed a disc from my cousin, but I didn't play a lot of Warcraft 3. I played actually I played more of Sims 2 because I like to fuck around with people on Sims 2. Yeah, the Sims 2 was the high end. Bro, that's my lifetime. Yep, sure, that's your lifetime. So the Sims 2 was the most high end game I had in my old PC when I was in like junior high and high school and senior high school. So other than that, I mostly like when I had an old PC, my old PC back in the day, that was the start where I actually tried to emulate video games, whether it's GBA, Nintendo DS, PlayStation 1, arcade emulator. Like I'm like, if you ask me, I'm a big emulator, bro. I mostly played my games, even until this day when I have a gaming PC, I mostly play my games on an emulator. What games do you like on Switch, and do you play online? I only have 5 games on Switch right now. I'm playing Super Mario Odyssey. I'm trying to beat that game. I completed Mario Kart 8. I played Crash Team Racing on Switch, but I only play Crash Team Racing on Switch when I'm out of town. You know, when I'm not in the house. I have to go somewhere and I want a game outside. But when I'm at home, I can play CTR on my Switch emulator, which runs better, which runs 60 FPS, and I also don't need to grind content or don't need to grind anything in that game because I use a patch to unlock everything in the game. And the entire point of Crash Team Racing for me is not really like unlockables are skin. It's not really like, it's mostly a skill-based game, so unlocking everything in the game is a must for me from the start. It's all about skills. It's not about like oh, you get the best but there's no stats in Crash Team Racing as far as I'm concerned. Or like there's no skins that affects your stats in that game. I have Breath of the Wild, which I haven't played, well, I did play a bit, but I haven't touched that too much. And I also have Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, which I played a bit, but I haven't touched too much. I haven't touched my Switch because I'm mostly a PC guy. Oh, 6, sorry. So one more is Dynasty Wars 8, but that's the only game where it's digital only and not physical. So yeah, like I going back, I played on my old PC. I play arcade emulators, PS1 emulators, and then I had a crap top when I was in university. I like, you know, I had poor man's potato laptop. And when I say like, you know, there's one benefit before I continue the game. Oh yeah, Ultimate Alliance 3 is from Team Ninja, Koei Tecmo. Back in the day, when I used to have a crap top, when I used to have a, you know, potato PC. Outside of playing emulator games, I basically tried high-end games back in the day. Like back in the day, like PS3 was the console before transitioning to PS4. Like I tried to run Assassin's Creed 2 on my crap top. Like I tried to run Assassin's Creed 2 on my laptop, and I tried to make it work. The best I could get for Assassin's Creed 2 on that laptop was 25 FPS. And I played that shit like a motherfucker. Like one of the best things about a low-end PC gamer, like, you know, one of the best thing of being a broke PC gamer where you torrent the game is that you'll find ways to make the game work as best as it can. You know, lately people complain about PC games, you know, like how it was poorly optimized in next gen hardware, whether it exists in console. But right now, usually my mentality, because I'm so used of being a broke gamer back in the day, when I got my PC, my mentality is that, okay, as long as it's stable. Now, I'm not saying I would go play a 25 FPS game. No, as long as it's stable around 45 to 60 FPS, or let's say stable. Usually I go for 60 FPS or 50 FPS. 50 FPS is the minimum for me. As long as it can run that speed, stable, I am absolutely fine with it. Because I'm so used at being a broke PC gamer. Now, would I love to have a game that runs in high quality, 60 FPS, 4K like that? Absolutely. But consider I'm just so used to being a low spec gamer in my for more than a decade at this point, seeing a game just run stable on 60 FPS regardless of the graphics already made me happy. did it catch on fire? Well, yeah. Like back in the day, like the laptop was overheating, so I bought like I use a cooling pad. Again, I optimize. I optimize high-end games on my crap top like a true champ. All right, so let's continue.
姉川静ヶ岳を支配下に置いた豊臣軍の勢力は次第に拡大しつつあった。次に豊臣の軍事力を揺るぎないものとする必要があると考えた秀吉は高度な兵器製造技術を求め長宗我部元親の治める四国の地に攻め入ったのであった。
秀吉、あの兵器は君が持つにこそふさわしいよ。
破天荒海。
Hold on. Real man standards, yeah. Okay, we're fighting the Pirate King, Motochika. Alright, got a new weapon. Hello, Jason. Am I gonna play as Zavi? Most likely not. Now, since I have a gaming PC, if someone asks, would you go back to being a low-spec gamer? No. Mystic Heroes for PS2, I played a bit of it. I probably need to play more to get an understanding, but I do appreciate one thing about Mystic Heroes on PS2. The game has 4-player co-op. Hello, Klasky. There are 2 unplayable characters in this game for Profar. He's Haide and Zavi. Yeah. We're gonna fight the Pirate King Motochika in Shikoku. Multi-tap life. Yep. I used to play PS1 games on a multi-tap. One of the games that I played mostly on like 4-player co-op or 4-player games. Crash Team Racing, of course. Crash Bash, of course. WWF SmackDown. No, that's another PS1 hood classic. Yeah, GameCube was well, Nintendo since Nintendo 64. You know, it was a better choice for 4-player co-op. Like N64 and GameCube had like 4 slots for controller. But then after like GameCube, we got the Wii. We started using wireless controllers. Crash Bash was amazing. Versus game for the family. I disagree. Well, it's an amazing co-op game, but I disagree with their statement. It's good for the family. That game ruins family. Crash Bash is a game that ruins friendship and family. Well, not so much as Mario Party, of course. But I would say Crash Bash wasn't a fun game for a family. I mean, I played a lot of family games, 4-player games like Mario Party as well. Well, Mario Party, like I said, that's a family game that ruins families and friendships. The Monopoly effect. Hell, sometimes CTR in Mario Kart ruins families and friendships. All by design. Nintendo sends people to the gulags for modding their content. Oh yeah, I haven't watched that new Murahara video. He was talking about the 3DS. The 3DS got an update just so people can't hack into the 3DS. Did they? It's in their nature to cause chaos. No, it's in their nature to, you know, to not give people fun. No fun is allowed in Nintendo. Kotaro is proud. Yep. I didn't watch the first part of Murahara's video on 3DS. Like he said, you know, separate the art from the artist. That's what he did with Nintendo. Nintendo make good games, but that company is absolute dog shit when it comes to treating their own fan base and audience. Look at this towering giant running towards you. You better run. The Spider-Verse movie. Probably. I'm starting this Basara series with Samurai Heroes on PSP. Should someone change my mind? No, Samurai Heroes is actually a good place to start. For Spider is real. You know what I want in the new Spider-Verse movie? Please bring Japanese Spider-Man. Bro, Japanese Spider-Man needs more recommendation. Needs more attention. Even Stan Lee approved of that project. He said he really liked Japanese Spider-Man, or at least he liked where the direction was going with his character in Japanese Spider-Man. Yeah, Japanese Spider-Man was... Fun fact about Japanese Spider-Man. Like, you know Power Rangers, right? You know the original Power Rangers, Super Sentai in Japan. Now, Super Sentai already exists in 1978, where Japanese Spider-Man was out. However, Super Sentai didn't use mechas before. They didn't use giant robot mechas. It was only after Toei's collaboration with Marvel in what is it? In Japanese Spider-Man, and also their later Super Sentai series like Battle Fever J, Denji Man, Taiyo Sentai, Sun Vulcan. is when they start using mechas or giant robots in Power Rangers, or so not Power Rangers, Super Sentai. So you might say Japanese Spider-Man or Marvel's, like Toei's collaboration with Marvel actually influenced Super Sentai or Power Ranger the way it is today. Spider-Man is stronger than Superman by default. Hello, best man. Bro is bigger than Broly. Probably. Or he's maybe as big as Broly. I'm using the cannons. He's gonna charge at me. I mean, old Broly, Z Broly, and Super Broly. Spin, 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 spin. Z Broly is bigger than Thanos. I mean, Broly is big. He's a giant. If Koei teams up with Marvel and they need to do Marvel Warriors with base characters and the Marvel Warriors Ultimate, what brings unique ones from comics, that could work. There are people saying Marvel can use the Warriors treatment. If it was up to me, I would love to see a Star Wars Warriors game. You're gonna fight this Japanese AT-AT. Oh no, you don't. I'm not gonna use a cannon to fight this AT-AT. I'm just gonna use my fist. Like a true fist king. Basara 5 rumored. 4 came almost a decade ago. Yeah. Well, the last Basara game was Sanada Yukimura Den. I don't know, maybe because in 2 years, Basara is gonna celebrate its 20th anniversary. Maybe we can see a new Basara game. We'll see. If that is if Capcom decided to bring the series back. next year as well, we have the 20th anniversary of Samurai Warriors. Maybe Koei will drop a new Samurai Warriors games. Sengoku Star Wars, indeed. Yeah, the last one is the Yukimura spin-off. Came around the same time as Sanada, Spirit of Sanada for Samurai Warriors.
兄貴楽しかったぜ。てめえの深海はすぐそこだ。覚悟しな。
Yeah, I agree. It depends on the Japanese fans of the Basara series. Capcom is already competing, got the bigger fish of the fry. Now, honestly, I'm gonna give Koei the W for the Sanada Yukimura spin-off. I think Samurai Warriors Spirit of Sanada is the better game than Basara Sanada Yukimura Den. Yep, no machine can stand against Hideyoshi and Hokuto Shinken. I don't really like some of the character design in Basara Yukimura Den. Like, Nobuyuki looks too over the top. Spirit of Sanada is the best game after Warriors Orochi 3 Ultimate. I don't really agree on that. Story-wise, it's good, but I feel like Spirit of Sanada is a one and off. Like, it's a one and done kind of game. I'd rather play Samurai Warriors 4 than Spirit of Sanada. And not to mention Spirit of Sanada doesn't have a co-op mode.
身の程知らずの田舎者がよ、分かってんだろうな。この超速で元近を楽しませろよ。
What a badass design.
豊臣の猿ってのはお前のことか。噂以上にでかいの見かけろ。お前がこの島の鬼。小さき島に似合いの鬼。 こいつの実戦闘員は今回何度も試させてもらうが構わない。そんなもの我が前には無力よ。消えちまいな。小さき器に水を注いでも水は溢れるばかり。超速お前のためにある言葉よ。何を言ってるのかわからねえな。猿、人間様にもわかる言葉を喋りやがれ。臆して足が動かない。
2016 was the it actually marked. Wait, hold on.
見よ、これが若きの桜の舞い散る国よ。我が拳はいかなる障害をも打つけだ。しかと見よ。
There's a reason why Basara and Samurai Warriors made a Yukimura spin-off at the same year, 2015, 2016. it's because to celebrate the 400th anniversary of the Osaka campaign, or to celebrate the 400th anniversary of Yukimura's death. But the comment in it is the best when you play adult Yukimura. You feel like no moves are. Yeah, adult Yukimura is a good addition in adult Yukimura was a good addition in Samurai Warrior Spirit of Sana, but just one character does not make an entire game amazing. It needs to be a collective of everything else. One question. Sengoku Musa's story is one on the actual history. Basara's story is on the actual history too, right? Well, they're based off historical characters and historical battles. But Basara just let's take all these characters and historical characters and battle and do it the way we do it. Let's just go crazy with these historical characters. They took a lot more liberty when it comes to like the lore and the characters for Basara. Gotta get some water. Hold on.
兵器製造技術を手に入れた秀吉が次に狙いをつけたのは毛利元就の持つ水軍であった。秀吉は最強の水軍を自軍に取り入れるべく高松城に攻め入ったのであった。
秀吉、水軍を手に入れれば軍はもっと強くなるよ。
強いか。良い響きよ。
雲上流変。
Alright, we went from Motochika to Motonari. Did you watch the PlayStation Showcase, Profar? I only watched some of them because I was asleep. I know you were watching the showcase on Discord with Mura and Brandon. The one that Spider-Man 2 looks great. Metal Gear Solid 3 remake, Snake Eater remake. That's the one I'm like, that's the one I'm interested in. The rest of just this was whatever. However, I do have concerns with MGS Snake Eater remake. You want to know why? Because this is MGS 3 is not made, or like Hideo Kojima is not part of the creation of MGS 3 remake. That's what concerns me. Yes, MGS Delta, Snake Eater. That's the best one, Cher. It's history, but I wrote it while I was drunk.
Mm.
毛利に持たせておくのはもったいないよ。
我も水軍が必要だと思っていたところだ。目に物見せてやろう。
Sorry, had to answer a text. No Hideo Kojima on an actual MGS. Yeah, that's my worry of the game.
一兵たりとて船に乗せるでない。この国のため。
Metal Gear Survive is a disaster, absolutely. Like, what the hell was that? Oh yeah, I agree. I'm actually looking forward for Tokyo Game Awards, Tokyo Game Show this year.
野蛮さが我が知略に勝るとでも思うてか。力に破れる策など知略とは言わぬぞ。毛利。
zombies on my MGS. I'm surprised Metal Gear Solid characters are not in Fortnite. I mean, imagine if we get Solid Snake for Fortnite. I mean, they already have crazy characters anyway. Why not just put Solid Snake on Fortnite? I'm guessing MGS Delta is gonna come out next year, because next year will be the 20th anniversary of Metal Gear Solid 3. Pow! Goku Black is on Fortnite. It's already surprising. Uh-huh.
貴様から得ることなど何一つない。
勝利を信じろ。必ずや我らが勝つ。多弁などいらぬを。ただ進むのみ。
これしか我は幾度となく乗り越えたわ。
仏様に祈っとくんだった。
行け兵士たちよ、我が策の糧となれ。
秀吉様の作る国を見るまでは知らぬ。まだ半分。これじゃ高松城は攻められないぞ。毛利軍に囲まれました。助けて。
愚か者、奴の一族に処罰を加える。
走れ。船に乗ったらこっちの勝つだ。
When I first saw Goku Black, I was expecting Black Goku, but we got Dark Goku. Yep.
こんなところに毛利軍が聞いてないよ。元成様、お役に立てずお許しください。
ここは君に任せても大丈夫だね、秀吉。
我を信じよ。これで勝負。大将の器が知れる。
まだまだ余裕といった顔だね、秀吉。
このままでは拉致があかん。敵将が赤子のごとく。さすがは御大将。我の前に立ちはだかるとはな。ダメだ。俺たちじゃ貫禄負けだ。
突破されたか、使えぬ者どもめ。
敵が来た。早く船に乗り込め。
重いわ。
貴様程度の知略では我にかなうまい。
毛利元就。
我が名は毛利元就。一輪の申し子なり。行け、見事敵の攻撃を防いでみせよ。貴様ごとき我が歩んだ道を覆せはせよ。それで我をやり込めたつもりか。来たか豊臣、計算通りよ。
黙って水軍を渡せ。命だけは助けてやるぞ。
余力を残しているのかい、秀吉。
我の本領はここから。その命をもっ って我が国の礎となれ。
そこの君秀吉はまだ本気じゃない。
Motonoi can be a pain in the ass
大将が活躍。
when he made those energy rings.
秀吉様の作る国、俺たちも見たいです。この国が地球の国だ。取り囲むのだ。
Let's fill in the Muso, or not Muso, Basara bar.
お前は兵の扱い方を知らぬようだな。
兵など所詮捨て駒よ。
だからお前は勝てぬのだ。兵は鍛えるもの。我が軍兵を見よ。
情けなし。采配を振るうもままならぬ。猿に水軍は扱えぬ。即刻手を引くがよい。
今の言葉を忘れるな。貴様の死を決定づける言葉にな
Oh yeah, Kenshin in Fuyutagi was OP. Try playing Kenshin in Basara 4 Sumuragi. He's even more OP.
駒の一つ。
秀吉、明智が織田に謀反を働いた。
ついに時が来たか。
Oh, we got new shoulder pads.
Hideyoshi が高松城を攻略したその頃、本能寺では驚くべき事件が勃発していた。明智光秀の謀反である。明智は織田信長暗殺に失敗し、山崎へと落ち延びていた。織田明智共に消耗しているこの機を逃すまいと考えた秀吉は、手始めに明智を討つべく山崎へと豊臣全兵を走らせたのであった。
織田の基盤は揺らいでいる。まずは明智から潰す。
回転感知。
I want to use this grab. Planning to get a capo PC sometime in the future. Suffering from the crap top situation. You should get one. Okay. Finding the Akechi. I think this is Yamazaki.
逃げる狐は追い詰められる。宿命よ。
天王山に明智光秀はいない様子。
Yeah, this is Yamazaki. They mentioned Mount Tenno. I like using peons as a weapon. Oh, more kamikaze bombers. Get it.
おい寝てる場合じゃねえ起きろ刀らしいもならぬこの国が陣形を崩すな取り組むものだ
You do not challenge the Fist King.
早いしもうこんなところに 無駄に屍が増えゆくのみぞ
But
我らを縛り付けて離さぬ者は誠の恐怖よ 光秀様にマシか我回転感知戦あいつに捕まるな刀らしいもならぬ
君たちには逃げることをお勧めするよ。
逆らえるわけがねえんだ光秀様には
all right, the gates are open.
山頂をいただきますか くそ明智が出てきたか先に山頂を取ってくだされ明智よあの男を裏切ったせいあなたに関係がありますか 皆さんもっと頑張って殺してくださいこれぞ蝶のように舞い蜂のように刺す もう帰りてえよ明智運命以上に進行速度が速い
Kamikaze bombers from Serious Sam. Hello, Kachan. Yep, we're playing Hideyoshi.
高松城からわざわざ会いに来てくれる。さぞかし大変だったでしょう。そびえ立つは我が旗印を刀なしにもならぬ。俺たちならやれる。確信はねえけど。この国がため岩を渡せ。
Well, more reinforcements.
天王山山頂は明智軍のものよ。岩を落とすとは明智軍卑怯なり。みんな気合でよけろ。残るあなたの死因は私に殺されることだけです。明智軍命をも惜しまぬ作戦に出たか。怖い怖い。震えが止まりません。
Gates are open. Let's use rage. Secret path. Oh, it's not a secret path. It's just storage. Ah, it's okay. One, two. Choose Basara attack. Alright, time to fight the boss. Mitsuhide. Bring it on, Mitsuhide.
あなた様こそ国を導くべきお方でござる。
ああ、待っていましたよ。あなたに真っ赤な死に化粧を施すこの瞬間を。
知っていますよ、あなたの目的を。ここに来たのも全て計画のうちだとね。貴様はバカではない。だが賢くはなかったようだ。それに気づかねば楽に死ねたかもしれんぞ。光秀、
さあ楽しみましょう。命をかけて。秀吉、あなたもお好きでしょう。
11日だ。11日待っただけでもありがたく思う。
回転貫通戦。
我の目はごまかせぬぞ、光秀。その目に宿る鋭き光。
この国がどう
浮世はつかみやすい。それがあだになります。
Grab Hideyoshi. Grab it. Ah.
その態度とは裏腹に実に食えない男、明智光秀。
なんて強さだ。味方があんなに。
回転貫通戦。刀のしにもならぬ。
Oh damn, this is crazy. Gotcha.
情けも愛も共に捨てたわ。
血の池地
Damn, that was hard.
に行きましょう。
見よ、これが若きの桜の舞い散る国よ。我が拳はいかなる障害をも打ち砕く。しかと見よ。
Those glowing hands makes him look more badass, in my opinion.
"全てはこの日のための布石であった。秀吉はついに待ち続けた時が来たことを悟ったのである。
Right, last battle.
乱れた国をまとめ強くするため、最も不要となる存在を全力をもってして倒すため、最強の軍を従えた秀吉が向かった先、それは織田信長の居城安土城であった。
Hey, Odom, welcome.
魔王を撃つ。
天地創造。
Alright, Battle of Azuchi Castle. We're gonna fight Nobunaga in the last stage. I got my new fists. And my new shoulder pads. Hideyoshi looks like Lubu. No, not really. He's a big boy. Muso Hideyoshi is the monkey, while Basara Hideyoshi is a gorilla. Alright, final stage.
我が最後にして最大の敵猿がこの国を死に至らしめる最大の病信長よ地獄に帰る時が来たのだ山猿が戦場に紛れたこの国のため
Jesus, how big is that dude? Bro could probably get any lady he wants.
我はこの時を待っていた隠れろ
Wait, I forgot something. Oh, never mind. I want to change his special attacks. I think I got the Hokuto Shinken one, but no worries. I'm just gonna use this one and finish the stage.
安土城を訪れた貴様の不運を呪うがいい
Yeah, Nobunaga has a story mode. Everyone has a story mode in original Basara 2.
第一闘技開始
This is still my favorite move. You grab, like, you grab an enemy. Hold on, and you can smash your enemy with the grabbed enemy. No, we already played Nobunaga in the first Basara game. I want to focus on like the new characters for Basara 2. That was dangerous. Yep, he uses his enemies as weapons, like this. Grab.
味わうがいい。増票がいくらか飛んでも同じことよ。敵将が赤子のごとく、さすがは御大将。
Must be painful, absolutely. That's the idea, Odin. Bring the pain to your enemy. Indeed. Give me a hug. Big Hideyoshi or small Hideyoshi. I like them both. I like different portrayals of Hideyoshi, honestly. You do not want to see Big Hideyoshi running down in the dark alley. Yeah, this guy is a juggernaut. Alright. Time to go for the boss. Oh, this guy keeps healing enemy soldiers. Not anymore. The muscular bulldozer. Okay, Ranmaru. Let's see if you take it. If you can take out the Fist King. I can't even speak right. Wow, Hideyoshi beating a little kid. Such dominance, am I right? No, he's not a friend, he's a kid in this game. He's just a boy. And Hideyoshi's beating a little boy. I see Astolfo. Checkpoint.
これは新しき時代の産声か。この国が我が子供。
Abuse the child from the abusive boss. To be honest, Ranmaru is the only person that Nobunaga actually shows care to, and even in Basara. Alright, Lady No.
これ以上生かせてなるものか。上総介様、脳無が修羅になりますれば。
女の身で悪いと仕方あるまい。
秀吉、お前に天下を取らせない。
Then grab Lady No and use her as a weapon. Like I said, Hideyoshi showing gender equality right now. Damn, she's as hot. I think she's hot in this game. Female version of Muso Masamune. Uh-oh. Ow. Right now, time for the final showdown with Nobunaga.
我よ古いよついに古き時代が終わる時が来たのだ人でもなく魔でもなく先に続くは己のみの道国の末さえ見えもせず去るごときが信長よ貴様は死に至る病さあ今こそ泣かせてみせよ
Nene is not in the game, Odom. And also in the story, when we played as KG, he said that Nene was killed by Hideyoshi. Hideyoshi killed Nene. Yeah, in the original story, yeah. Hideyoshi is in the history and Samurai Warriors. Hideyoshi was a retainer of the Oda, but in this game, in Basara, Hideyoshi is the rival for Nobunaga. Like I said, they took liberties with the story. Yep, Hideyoshi killed Nene in Basara. Basara's story sucks. Basara has zero chill, absolutely. It's the Basara verse. There you go. He even has the Raoh pose. Yep, Nobunaga used his cape as some of his attacks.
Da ga, これは始まりに過ぎん。聞け！この国の強さを証明するため世界を目指せ。世界をこじ開けよう。
Alright, that's the end of Hideyoshi's story. We unlock Hanbei. I mean, Hanbei served Hideyoshi, by the way, even when he was with Yoda. So I want to show you some characters. So, here we got Hanbei, Motochika, Hideyoshi, Masamune, Keiji, Yukimura, Nobunaga, Kasuga, and Matsu. So yeah, I guess that's it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're done with Hideyoshi's story. It was a fun time. playing as Hideyoshi. I really enjoyed it. Yeah. So again, I expect more Basara 2 streams. When I'm done with Basara 2, I'm not gonna play everyone. At least I'm gonna just play 6 characters in Basara 2. Then we move to Basara 2 Heroes. Kasuga best waifu. I disagree. Matsu is the best waifu. So yeah, if you enjoyed the stream, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to give this live stream a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free. Subscribe to the subscribe to the second channel as well, Paripi Profar playthroughs. If you haven't joined the Discord server, go join the Discord server, Profar Mokorancho X. We usually had discussions there. We talk on voice chat. If you wanna come in and hang out, go join the Discord server. It's the link is in the description below. Anyways, have a good night, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us in this Sengoku Basara 2 stream with the Fist King, the Monkey King, Toyotomi Hideyoshi, and I'll see you guys next time.